Back for the Nintendo Switch Club. Society of Canada starts at 7:30, so I think I get to practice while I wait for them. Cool, I got to do this stuff. Well, let's check that out. Probably do a time trial so that I'm not having to like guard out with it all right. I'm gonna mess around with this card. That's why I love. Go back to the Tanuki card. Look at it! It just says I am a Tanuki. Oh wait, hold on. Can you hear me? This is why I pop in early. For these exact reasons. Trying to close, personal. Time trial. Online ghosts. B2 Byron seems interesting. The course up to 16 until punch. See how well I do against this individual. Against Ghost. And Daddy. Do this. Good luck. At least we will need it. I shot for the. It's obviously shard for bed. Well, seconds over, there's no way I'm doing this. Yeah. I suck. This much, guys. That ghost is way ahead. Let's try the hopping. Yeah, that's cost me time. Coins collected in this mode still count towards vehicles. I lose! But I got a new record for me! Which isn't saying a lot, I suck. Yeah. Seems everybody in the dog news of the wild wiggler. You want to upload your new ghost? Yeah, sure, why not? People could use a LARP. Anybody in the NCC chat? I should pop in if there. Ooh, there is. And I got enough for customization! Alright, so you'll be hearing people shortly. Yo.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good.
Nice.
How was your week?
Week's been okay.
Yeah?
It should be better now. It's almost over.
Oh my god, yeah. It was so cold this week. It was like minus 16.
Oh, I know.
I quite funny. I didn't want to come out.
Who would want to, frankly?
Oh my god. I just feel bad for those kids because they go back this week, right? Like,
Yep.
we had that huge storm on Monday, and
Oh, yeah.
then it was closed again on Tuesday, and we went back Wednesday. So, uh, luckily my courses are online all the whole time. So,
Yeah, well, that's good to hear. In a way.
yeah, I'm in college, so
Mm.
it's kind of nice not having to commute, you know.
Yeah, it would be. Would be indeed.
Yeah. Like, you can even do your work, you can even attend class in your pajamas. I've done that a few times.
Yeah, yeah. You could go naked. It's not like anyone would notice.
Yeah. Well, that's true, because even if you put the camera on, they only see, like, the chest up, right? Like, not even the chest. It's like, so, yeah.
I managed to find another silly bugger's vehicle in Mario Kart. It's like the Tanuki cart. It's literally an orange Jeep.
Wow. Hey, Dragon.
Oh, hey.
Yo.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I think right now I'm just preparing for the new Pokemon for next week.
Oh, yeah, Arceus.
Wait, that's coming out next week?
Yeah, 26th. No, 28th, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have it. Oh, I'm gonna have it in my hands in a couple of weeks. I pre-ordered it.
I just need to, I'll just go up to. I'm just gonna go up to GameStop again. I can't be using up all my gigabytes. I barely have enough.
How many gigs do you have in your, like, SD card? Like, how many gigs is it?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm assuming the answer is not enough.
Yeah.
As of right now, I have 10.5 left.
Oh.
This is why I still buy carts.
Even in carts, though, they make you download.
Oh yeah, but
There's like, I think they're eventually gonna phase it out. Like.
yeah, and then you're just gonna store stuff on the thing in general. Though,
And then.
yeah, like the reason why I stick with carts for a lot of for the mainstream titles at least is like storage reasons mostly.
Yeah.
I mean, SD cards are not exactly. I mean, outside of the terabyte SD card scam that's out there, they're not.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of storage on these things, and games are taking up like a lot of gigabytes, like upwards of like 10 or more.
Yeah, like I think even the big ones, like Duke, I think is like 20 or something.
Yeah, so
20.
even if with the cart, the only thing I'm downloading is like updates.
Yeah.
Like I'm not actually putting the full game on my system. And then I have space for smaller indie games, and like 10-cent stuff like Dot Cat.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, guys, I actually was messing around on the Nintendo store, and the Nintendo eShop, and I was able to find actually a few games that were like literally 10 cents.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a bunch of shovelware though.
Yeah. A lot of it's shovelware. It's mostly like stuff that like some bedroom coder made.
I did recently find they're putting Kingdom Hearts in the
Oh,
Switch.
don't even get me started on that. It's so stupid. Like, I don't understand why they went through the cloud.
Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong with Cloud? Is there something wrong with it?
Because you need no, because you can't, like, let's say if you're like on the go or on the bus, then you need constant internet connection. If your internet's unstable, then you're pretty much screwed. If you don't have internet, then you can't play. And you don't own the game. Like, what if they discontinue the server, then you lost the game totally, right? Not like Mario Kart or Pokemon that you have it forever.
Yeah, even when the online goes down, yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
don't
Nintendo could stop the servers for Mario Kart tonight, but they'll still have the game. We may not be able to play together unless we're sitting on a couch together, but at least we have the game.
At least you have the game. You have it forever. Like.
But I think
they're charging they're charging ridiculous prices. Like $90 for the entire thing. Even if Hearts 3, I can understand, but like what? No, I don't understand it at all.
I haven't played Kingdom Hearts. I really low confused.
I haven't either, so I was really excited until I saw that it was gonna be on cloud.
I have a feeling that's the way the gaming industry is going, is like gaming as a service.
Yeah.
Because they're seeing all the money that a lot of like online games are making, in part because you're bypassing piracy and stuff too.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd rather like be interested rather than stuff.
Fair enough,
I don't
yeah.
want to have it forever. Like,
But I know it's further not helped by the I know it's further not helped by the fact that like the gaming industry itself is fairly monopolized. I mean, outside of if you go to the AAA scene, yeah, the gaming industry is not afraid to be a dickhole team. I mean, just look at how much like Nintendo games cost.
Oh yeah. You only buy Nintendo games when they go on sale. Otherwise.
And even then, how long did it take for Breath of the Wild to go on sale for a month?
Yeah.
And that's a 5-year-old game.
I thought it was more than it first 3 games.
Like, Nintendo knows that there's enough of a fanaticism that you will buy regardless of what. Regardless of... I'm pretty sure they even know that you will buy regardless of quality. Or at least for the time being. I mean...
Yeah.
I mean... Like, the Star Wars... the Star Wars effect is a thing, right? I mean, regardless... I mean, the Star Wars... Like, even the prequel films, which are absolute garbage, made all this money in the box office because people will just buy it because it's Star Wars.
I was one of them.
And the same thing happened with Sonic, where I don't think there's been Sonic, there have been some really terrible Sonic games, yet you make a Sonic game, people buy it. But of course, you do eventually get to a point where that goodwill goes away. And I think a lot of Sega games, like Sonic, went that route. I know Star Fox went that route.
You erode the reputation.
Yeah. Like sooner or later, you lose the fan base.
Yep.
And you won't get new fans.
Yeah, like look at Star Fox Zero. I've never owned a Wii, but I can already say like that was really a terrible game.
It means like with a lot of these big IPs, it is a slow death, so the IP holders can milk it for a very long time before the fan base wises up to how garbage it is. But even in a lot of it, it's not the fan base wising up so much as they're not recruiting new fans. Because you have someone you'll take someone who plays Star Fox 2 maybe, Star Fox 64, and then they play Star Fox Dinosaur Planet. And then they show their friend who's never touched a Star Fox game before, Star Fox Dinosaur Planet. And while the Star Fox fans ooh, this will be, this is great, this has to be great, this is totally great, and convince themselves that it's good. Their friends gonna be like, this is garbage. Why are you a fan of this?
Yeah. And same with Pokemon too. I loved it as a kid, but now it's like it's great still, but it's kind of like building the franchise sometimes.
Well, I think this is why they went with a completely different route with Legend of Arceus, because I think they, Nintendo and that, acknowledged that people are no longer willing to pay for the same game over and over again.
And there's only so many remakes they could do over and over again before. Like, I can't count how many times they remade Red and Blue.
Yeah.
They made it for the Game Boy Advance, they made it for the DS, and then now they made it for the Switch, so...
Red and Blue? Really?
Yeah, they made Let's Go for the Switch.
Oh, yeah, I know they made Pokemon Let's Go and Pokemon Snap for the Switch, but I didn't realize that they made... I didn't realize they remade Red and Blue for the Switch. I know they remade Diamond and Pearl for the Switch.
Yeah. But like my point is, like they're just remaking old games instead of making new ones. So the new ones that they're making
are effectively just the old game with a different map.
Yeah.
And more Pokemon.
Exactly. So
and a lot of people have made the point that like the newer Pokemon look like ass because they're running out of ideas.
And my favorite one is when you saw for Pokemon Shield. You know when you met the legendary for the first time and he made that really bad turn. I was like laughing so hard. Really
I did not like. I was sold on on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but Sword and Shield was like, fuck no. It looks like crap.
All right, race time.
Yeah.
Changing the subject.
Sorry, I was responding to some members who were trying to join. Happy Friday, everyone. How's everyone?
I'm doing good.
Going good. Happy Friday.
Excited to race?
Absolutely.
Great. Next Friday we have trivia night. Very excited.
Wait, what?
What kind of trivia?
So we're doing, it's going to be 3 rounds, team trivia versus, Steven, you're here too, toys and games, which involves listening to music from Nintendo games and telling us what it comes from. So it should be fun.
You need to tell us everything you know about Sinnoh.
But yeah, it should be fun. That's for trivia night, so.
Well, anything about Sinnoh.
You're probably sitting there going, what's a Sinnoh?
So that would be you.
I like this track.
Oh! Red shell.
Oh, I hate that bit.
I don't have these problems.
Oh yeah, you're having a nice peaceful drive.
You're not, you're like,
It's a Sunday cruise, right?
Yeah.
you keep bringing handling issues. Actually,
That's
so-
the problem. I play like 10 minutes. That's okay. Hello.
Get those shells away from me.
Give me something good, Boo. I'll take it.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Ah, shoot.
God damn it! Really gotta be careful with the positioning of that fricker. I overshot that.
how?
It has its reasons.
So everyone who
glory
had
be to
snow
the-
this week, have you all survived?
Yeah, I survived.
Shoveled out?
You got the snow.
I worked from home. I didn't leave my apartment.
Yeah. Well, that works.
That would be a great time for
What else, Star?
What? Pokemon Lightning and Thunder are coming out?
Not for me.
Now it's now it's
Well, what's next?
extreme
Pokemon,
cold weather.
I'm curious as to what's next. Pokemon Anxiety and Depression? And that was an RT gaming joke.
Well, it's also extreme cold weather.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I know. So cold.
Yeah. Pokemon COVID and Influenza.
I think it's really annoying when you're working in the cold. And my hands, they just really are.
Oh gosh, I
standing
can
out,
imagine.
Yeah.
and you just standing out so long and waiting for the bus.
Oh gosh, that's terrible. Ugh. Yeah, I was so glad to go today at a dental appointment. I was just like, I want to stay home.
Yeah. Pokemon Snow and Rain.
Yeah.
No
Big blue. I'm gonna go for that.
Don't pick Big Blue. Wait that.
Why are you judging me?
Because you have horrible choices. Oh, join.
Wow.
Hurtful. Look at that crown, so beautiful.
Shit. I'm gonna be there for a while.
Well, Wario Stadium it is.
Those are fighting
No.
words. Right to Nuki Mario. Going down.
Anatomically incorrect.
Oh boy. I am so. I realized this week that there is a way to set up tournament mode for battle.
Nice.
If we want to do it, we don't have to add everyone. I was like, oh, or Vegas.
Sounds good.
So I figure we'll do it every like a month or two.
Every so often, yeah.
Yeah.
Battle mode's just not as popular as like racing on a track.
Yeah. So, but it's fun to switch it up on occasion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something a little different.
Oh god.
Balls! Oh, I do not want to run into those red shells.
No.
Wow, I just saw a Tanuki Mario in a Tanuki cart.
Mario's so cute.
Stupid yellow.
Huh?
Can you really call it Tanuki if he doesn't have big bowels?
Exactly.
Oh god, no.
It's family friendly for you.
And to be fair, I can't blame for Nintendo for not being that anatomically accurate. I mean, I have a feeling they would not want a penis in their stuff.
Parents of the world, thank Nintendo. Yeah, have that conversation.
For protecting your children from bowels. Though I was really annoyed the other day. I was playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I got I think the Pokemon was called a something Bud. Bid Bud, right? So it's like, you know what? Yes.
Oh god.
And then I learned that there's actually a name a filter on names in the game. So it's like, I'm sorry, you can't name your Pokemon that. It's like, what? Fine, I'll name it Canebus. Spelled Kanebus. Fuck you all. I have the incident logged on stream for anyone who's curious. It happened. It was a thing. Boink.
Helping me for a show.
Oh.
A friend of mine just got a Switch yesterday, and she's got Mario Kart. I was like, she joined the group.
Gotta
"Can you
join.
play with us tonight?" And she says, "No, I haven't even opened it yet." I'm like, there's still time.
Yeah.
There's something to
Social group.
there's something to
Terrible
open
like
because I'm
me.
pretty like if it came with the game, I'm pretty sure it's just a download code.
Oh no, she bought it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, fair enough, and she's enjoying her island on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, good for her.
So next time, join us. We won't fight too hard.
Hey, Laura? Hello, Laura?
Yes, hi Nikki.
Hey, hi. I'm by myself again. Like, I keep
Are you
exiting out and... Yeah, I keep exiting out and I'm going back in. So, I don't know why this happened.
Shuffle again very soon. So
Okay.
if I would just do that, it should be fine. I think I'll give you 3 or 4.
It doesn't like you.
It knows you're too good, Nikki.
Thank you.
It knows. No, it should be. I know. I wondered. I was like, there are a lot of people in this room.
Yeah.
Like,
I only count 3 CPUs, yeah.
it's an unusually large group. Yeah, it should be.
What happens with me?
No, it happens to all of us sporadically. Like, I have
Yeah. Happened to me before as well, yeah.
It is.
Oh, really?
And I wish there was something like I could do on my end. But clearly, unfortunately, it's one of those Nintendo things, right?
Yeah, it's Nintendo not wanting anything to do with the internet.
So it's the internet that's the problem?
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember, for the longest time, Nintendo fought tooth and nail to not do internet stuff. And then,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's only been, I think, since, like, some of the Wii where they like, okay, fine, internet.
Right.
I thought they had internet stuff in the Wii. Like, I remember.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Mario Kart Online,
Yeah.
but not with
I also remember in college that my friend was watching Netflix on Nintendo Wii.
For reasons.
And that,
Yeah. I watched that.
I was surprised, like, how come Nintendo Switch stuff did this?
That could be because like why bother when we have an era of smart TVs?
I guess that's true.
Well, I mean,
All this time.
but then in that case, why would Xbox and PS5, like, PlayStation still have that? Like, it's something.
Why are they $700 machines where the majority of their game library can be bought on Steam?
That's true.
I wouldn't say that they're exactly smart about it.
Well,
Yes, we're basically a Netflix machine at this point.
the thing is with Xbox, they just bought, Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard.
Yep, they did.
Oh, yes,
All right, third place. Let's go.
I was the entire race to that.
So now Call of Duty might or could soon be an Xbox exclusive or
Oh my
I
god.
did
For how long?
Did I seriously get blue shell?
over how long?
Oh, that
Yeah,
was-
because true story. On Steam, I own like Tekken, Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat.
Uh-huh.
All games that were once like stuff on consoles.
Oh god, it's shuffling.
I think it'll still be. I think
Okay,
it'll still
Nikki, are you
be.
joining with
Yeah, now it's working.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
That's weird.
So Shannon, you still might get like Call of Duty on PC, but it'll probably be part of Xbox Game Pass.
Maybe. It's one of those things where I'll just wait and see.
Yeah, I think like
I
this-
just joined in.
But it goes to like why own a console when I could just buy it on the computer.
Well, actually, you
Even
can also get
if
it for,
like even if it's on a service that's not Steam.
well, you could also get it as part of an Xbox Game Pass subscription.
Yeah.
So I mean, you pay like something like 30, probably $30 to $40 a month, and then you get like so many games for free.
Yeah.
And that's something I wish Nintendo had.
Well, why would Nintendo
Yeah.
do it? They have the Star Wars problem where they know they have you by the balls. I mean, I think Nintendo's smart to not have their first-party titles on anywhere near a PC.
Well,
Like-
not on PC, but I mean, like it would be as far as the subscription model.
I've been left behind.
Yeah, this is the same company. Remember, this is the same company where in the mid 2010s they didn't want people let's playing their games. So they were going after like Twitch and YouTube let's players.
Oh yeah.
They've since stopped that because it was giving them bad PR, but
What's Let's Play?
that's okay. It's fairly name on tin. That's where you record yourself playing a video game.
Ah,
Yeah. No, I know.
It's called the Let's Play because like it was popular to put in your title, Let's Play, I don't know, Shadowgate, or Let's Play Super Mario Brothers, or whatever.
what you do?
And I also remember that, like like when the NES Classic and SNES Classic came out, they went after like ROM.
Yes, they did.
sites.
Which, in all fairness, they are doing something illegal, to be fair here.
Well, then the Nintendo's not adding the games. Like how else
Yeah, the games that they are adding.
really?
Well, I know you may not like to hear it, but it is ultimately their IP. If they don't want people offering it for free on an emulator service, they could. That's their prerogative as a holder of the IP, whether they like it or not.
Their NES online.
But I
Have you
think,
heard it?
but again, I think they have been doing it as hard. Otherwise, I think they would be Twitch would get in trouble for allowing S&W ROM hackers to play and Kaizo players to play. And I know that they exist because I've actually follow a few on Twitch and that Kaizo players. And by Kaizo, I refer to like it's a type of level design for ROM hacks, in particular SMW or Super Mario World.
Not be dragon.
I know. Too good, Dragon.
I think that was my last one. Sorry.
Oh.
I gotta go.
No worries. Thank you for joining us.
Ugh.
Back in 2 weeks.
Second place! I'll take it!
Oh god, I'm by myself now.
Yeah, I got kicked out because I was on my phone messaging. I was like, oh no!
Why are you on your phone when you should be racing?
Because I'm helping members.
Yeah.
My other job.
I'm being
My
facetious.
name drop.
I'm being facetious. But yeah, I mean, I think
I
I'd.
know.
But yeah, I think it kicks you if you don't move for a period of time because it
Yeah.
assumes you've been disconnected.
You all heading off in the distance. I was like, oh no! And then I did. I was like, "You sure?"
Yeah, because I remember Erica and I did our scenic run of this Mario Kart, and we got DC'd several times because we'd be moving so slowly, staring at like a castle or something.
Right. Oh, jeez. There's so much neat stuff to see in these games. I really like the one with the Rainbow Road with the train. Like,
I
to
love
look
that
at, not to
stage.
race 'cause I lose, but to look
Yeah,
at.
I mean, Erica. It took us a moment for Erica and I to realize that on 50cc, mind you, that we were actually driving over the same city that's in Toad Harbor.
Really?
Yeah. Hey! Who DC'd?
On purpose or accident?
I I got DC'd. Hold on, I need to re-enter the room code. Like, right as the race was about to start, I get disconnected. So that Rosalina in the on the Master Cyclone Zero, that's a robot.
And it gave me 2 coins. Then
I got disconnected also.
It's good to know it's not my internet connection. I know some
Have
internet connection.
plans this weekend to do any? Well, I know not in Toronto, but anyone else?
Well, Saturday is going to be me continuing my playthrough of Stardew Valley. And I plan to go on for about 10 hours because that's how long it takes to complete a season in that game. And I usually go season to season.
Yeah. That's a lot of that. Wow, that would be impressive.
Yeah.
What year are you in?
I'm winter year 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Have you played it before? Is this first time?
I have had some false starts before.
Oh, okay. Now, are you going the JoJo Mart route or
Community center?
Good.
I'm figuring that for my first full playthrough of it, I'm thinking thematically speaking, I did not escape a Big Evil Megacorp to sign up to join a Big Evil Megacorp. That just doesn't make sense.
I did go through it once and I was disappointed. I was like, this is not cute. I want the community center, not this
cinema. Yeah, I've heard it's a cinema.
But like the movie theater is cute, but not the same.
Okay, anyone that tells you that Stardew Valley is a wholesome game, they're either lying to you or they have not played it through.
They have some crazy backstories of villagers.
Oh yeah. I got to see that one scene in Marnie's ranch house. That was wild.
And what was telling me about like their parents, like alcohol problems. I was like, oh my god. Did not expect that.
Well, I got the sequence where one of the characters was found passed out drunk on his bedroom floor.
Yes, I have experienced that as well. That's
Shane.
Yeah.
The drunk Eeyore, I like to call him. Sorry for spoiling the game for you guys.
Sam. I don't like him now.
What happened? Which one?
She named Sam, but he's kind of like in blood, so I don't know.
Some of them I learned to not like.
Basically every day.
Like I've learned not to like certain characters. Like I despise Pam.
Yeah,
I cannot think of a single redeeming quality to that woman. Like there's not even pity points. Like with George, who's another. He's an asshole, but he's also likely upset because he's so feeble he can't even move on his own.
Right. No, yeah, I don't like it. Has anyone else played that?
No. I even don't know how. Yeah, how is it?
It's like a farming game.
It's a farming simulator. It's like Harvest Moon.
But it's very like involved and complex. Like it's more than you would expect. Which is why I keep playing it.
You want to know more about what's going on?
Well, what is going on? There are two that are not moving.
Oh.
Baby Mario and Donkey Kong. They're going on, but I can't talk.
I think they're about to get kicked of their people.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a communication error.
Yeah.
I'm literally doing my graduate because my professor, she already is assigning reading, and graduate school doesn't start till next week. So while this is going on, I'm literally just reading and getting head start.
Nice. Well, that's
Yeah. Good on you.
And what are you studying, if I might ask?
School counseling.
Oh, interesting. So, what year of your program are you in?
It's not really a year, but I just want to be an elementary school counselor, so that's the goal for me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Are you enjoying the program?
It is. It's like it's a lot of work, but it's really interesting. It's like a lot of work.
But what you're doing is like it's like applicable to like it's not like ES classes like some programs can be like it's applicable.
There we go.
Oh, no, it's aligned with school counseling, and it could be like it addresses like all levels, but I'm mostly like it's good to address all levels though, but I'm mostly looking to the every elementary, but it's good like. Mhm. So it's nice. It keeps my mind busy. So.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's nice that they have like school counselors in elementary.
Yeah.
Nice. Good. So how many like courses do you have to take or
I have to take 3, and they're like 3 hours long. And we're and due to the COVID surge, there are some professors that are saying like, do you want to be remote or do you want to do like some in person and some classes like or some remote? I hope and pray to God we have like a remote course because number one, I don't feel like going out in the snow because you know if you go out in the snow,
Snow.
Number 2, I don't even feel like getting out of this house because I'm so used to being in this room. Looking at these Zoom classes, and just the quizzes and tests are so much easier if they're online.
Yeah. Not to mention Omicron.
Yeah, right. And then they assign these.
Do you really want to be?
And then you find in the newspaper, we don't, they get scared because they get scared. I'm like, then why did you have it in person? Just have it online. Like, what person? Alright?
I mean, I get there probably are certain subjects where it'd be difficult to do it online.
Yeah.
But I feel like for like what you're studying, like it's
Yeah.
doable online.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're trying to do a biology lab.
Yeah.
Like that could be hard.
It'd be kind of hard to dissect a frog on Zoom.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's great.
It is. It's interesting.
Is anyone else studying anything right now? Well, I've been taking a lot of, thanks to pottery, so I've been doing a lot of workshops lately, online virtual ones, so.
Oh, like you got the
Ah,
Well,
bitch.
I studio, but I can't go as much at the moment, just as, safety and there's limited numbers, so I have limited time I can go in. So I was like, okay, keeping the studio, I will, participate in some other learning opportunities to further my knowledge and learn some new things. So very exciting to apply to that.
That's cool.
We'll see. Yeah.
It's good that they have that though still.
Nice things like all these college and stuff that used to offer in-person classes, but because of COVID,
They can't.
now they're all online workshops. And so I never would have been able to take a class with some of these people before. So it's provided a unexpected benefit to me. So I'm like, I'm taking advantage of this. Like it's not the same as being in person, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not studying it now, but I know last year I was going for some certifications. I was going for data science and AI certifications.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I think course 1 started partway in person and then went to COVID because of when the semester started.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was January of 2020. That was when the semester started.
I know, well, she was doing my work mom. She's a teacher and she retired because of everything going on, but now she's doing that, that retraining program that the government is funding in landscaping, because she loves gardening and planning and stuff, so she's interested in becoming a landscaper now as a second career because they're paying for her to study. I was like, this is so amazing. Like, what a good,
Yeah, take it.
if that opportunity for you, you can do it, right? Why not? I know it's so cute. There's where I go. It's a maker space, so there's not just pottery. There's like CNC machines, 3D printing. It's basically like a place for entrepreneurs that do various crafts, and they have co-ops. It's so cute. Really, it's so excited that they make their little
Oh yeah, I know.
in the middle of their design, little Among Us thing.
Aww.
I know. And one girl, she this is like her last thing she has to do before she can graduate, to do this co-op. And she's so cute every time she comes in. And she's like, I want to see what's happening now.
And she is uber sus, of course.
But I'm like, I think she started there last year and she shut down.
Oh.
School's online because can't do their co-ops, right? So she came back and redid it for you. I'm like, I wish stuff like that. I would like more co-ops like this.
My God, I'm going faster than this train than the train. Like the Toad City Transit System might want to get on that. Their stuff is slow.
Yeah.
I think someone hit the train with a star.
Yeah, everyone that's in Toronto, it looked like you guys got this, like, you got a crazy amount of snow. Like, more than...
We got more snow than Barrie somehow.
That's crazy. I hadn't realized that until my friend was like, on Shepherd today. She's like, oh, and there's like a street closed on every road, like one of the lanes, because there's just so much snow. Did not realize. It's a little intense.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I couldn't get out of my driveway until like Tuesday mid-morning because like the snowplow hadn't come through my neighborhood yet. So I was like, looking where I'm not anywhere.
Well, I just got Mario Kart. From 4th to 8th.
From 1st to 7th.
Oh no! So are there many people skating at the moment, or?
I live nowhere near Nathan Phillips Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing quite a few people skating. Yeah, I still see people outside.
Oh,
And
nice.
what's surprising is that I still see people outside, like even when the restrictions were on.
Well, I vividly remember it was a few years ago before COVID, and it was a particularly warm Christmas, and I was at Nathan Phillips Square, drunk up my asshole. And I vividly remember there was like several, like 10 centimeters of water on the rink,
Oh.
and people were still skating.
Oh my gosh.
I even took a photo. It was hilarious.
The one down at the harbor front this year? Is it any good? Because they moved it, right?
No, they still like they have both. I know. I know. Like Gen YYZ, like the other meetup group, they went to the harbor front for skating.
Well, I went once before, and I think I've already shared my fallen experience, so no more skating for me.
Yeah. Speaking of the restrictions, did you hear about the reopening plan again?
Oh, yeah.
I'm ignoring these.
Yeah.
Actually,
Like honestly.
I'll
to me,
believe
just,
it when I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is when I tell people, and you might find this difficult to believe, but the Spanish flu was with us for 10 years. And we know this because we have, like, various records from, like, trenches and shit of it being around 10 years with the government trying to cover that fact up to, to save face. they figure this contributed to why World War I ended when it did. Because they were dropping dead in the trenches.
Right.
And I also feel like the announcement of this is sort of a PR stunt for re-election.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Because they know people are getting COVID fatigue and would do pretty well anything to go back out, even if it means getting themselves and other people around them sick.
That's why I even feel like why Doug Ford was out there shoveling snow.
He's trying to show he's human. And not some reptile overlord that he is.
Yeah. No, it's like he has a feeling he's going to lose, so he's just going to try anything and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's on the table right now. We'll see what happens next.
Yeah.
Buckle up, it's gonna be a wild one. Okay, who hit me?
I never know what to expect.
Just make this open shut, open shut.
Yep.
Definitely confused.
Haha! Someone ahead of me who was not in first got hit with a blue shell. Excuse me, thank you.
Cheating.
Excuse me, thank you.
I just like to say
You're leveling up. Just
Nope.
when this you comes back
Next,
next
I'll take
month.
fourth.
It's
better than a kick in the teeth.
I want to have some social stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Dragging and grinding, so when you see me next, you'll be like at least level 30. That's for sure.
That's a goal.
I'm gonna be level 30 when I have these events again for us. And
For Splatoon.
Oh,
She's working hard.
yeah.
Were you playing when we were watching Jurassic Park last week?
No.
Oh.
Alright, how was that?
It was good. We had I don't know what. There were 4 or 5 of us. I just really wanted to watch Jurassic Park is what it was, so I was like, let's see if anyone else wants to join.
Okay.
One of my favorite movies. So.
Oh yeah. No,
I was saying to Naruto though, I was like, it's a good thing like we're not doing this in person because like I've seen it so many times. It's one of those like automatic like quoting what they're about to say. Like I'm a terrible person to watch that movie with in person. So watching it online, I could say all of these things and no one heard me.
No one be the wiser.
That's a good one. It's disappointing though that there's so little crossover between Canadian and American Netflix. So I have to find more things that are.
Where do you go to find movies? Like if you were to post another event, where would you go to find another one? Like another good one? Or you just scavenge around?
I look on Netflix, see what do I want to watch, and then I was looking to see what was also on the American Netflix, but like literally nothing that I was like. It's like I've been on a real '90s kick, so
Yeah.
like Twister, like all these ridiculous movies, and like none of them were on both. It was so frustrating, and I was just like, okay, I give up. this is what it is.
Oh,
Sad,
yeah.
though.
It's probably hard to find a movie that everyone you would know like.
That's true. Well, that's right. So I was just like, enjoy. We'll try again.
I sort of wanted to go, but lately I've been hooked on Marvel Alliance, like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on Switch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just over the last 2 weeks.
You're that guy that keeps playing it. I've been wondering.
Yeah, I was like, I got really.
Splatoon's a legit decent game. I mean, I personally wouldn't play it, but then again, I'm not into FPSs.
Sometimes I was playing the game until the early hours of the morning, and I remember seeing the positron multiple times watching YouTube. Yeah, like was he playing the Mario Kart with us, or was he on Super Smash Brothers?
I'm not. I think he was Smash, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
felt fine.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering, I keep on seeing him at around 4 a.m. in the morning, watching YouTube for 3 a.m.
Okay, maybe I'm spoiled to say this, but who watches YouTube on their Switch in an era of half-decent computers and smartphones?
Well,
Well, you said you're already on.
Huh? Sometimes I do.
Yeah, I like it because I like to have everything at one device. But that's just like I don't want to have my phone for TV and another one for games, and that's just too much.
I've never used YouTube online. I didn't realize it was on the Switch.
Yes, and
YouTube is everywhere. Like a lot of things. Ah, bollock.
One of the reasons why I got really hooked on the game is because it's retelling the story of the Infinity War with not just the Avengers but also the X-Men, Daredevil, so all the all the various Spider-Man characters.
So you're really enjoying it, yeah? You
Oh yeah,
recommend it?
yeah, oh yeah. Like if you're a huge fan of Marvel,
I am.
oh yeah, I definitely say go for it.
Okay, I will make a note.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be buying more games, but I did sell several recently, so now I don't feel so bad. Making room for new ones.
Yeah.
oh god, there's a guy in my room who's level 1. He's gonna get toast.
Or which
Oh,
one?
I keep forgetting you're playing Splatoon 2. I'm like,
Oh, Splatoon.
Wait, is she playing Splatoon and just happening to hang out with us? Is that what's happening here?
So you're playing Splatoon this whole time?
How dare she?
Hi.
I,
Oh, excuse me, I need to murder Zach.
Oh god.
Why it's some exciting news. Last Friday, my godson was born. That was very exciting.
Nice.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Hoping to be able to see him. I found him partway through movie night, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh, no, the baby! I've been waiting all day to hear that he's been born. They've really gone to the hospital. So, very excited getting all these little updates from the little squish. So cute.
Oh, it reminds me of. I vividly remember. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, congrats on the larvae. Yeah, and it's not technically your larvae, but it exists, and it's a beautiful babe in this world. Anyways, that reminds me. I remember. It was a little while ago. It was like the birth of the first kid of William and Kate. Like the Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton, and
Yes.
I remember watching the CBC footage of it, and I remember laughing at how stupid this was, because here's what happened every couple hours. They would say, now we're going to get an update on the royal birth when Middleton was in the hospital, and they would have this giant graphic of the royal birth, right, for the royal birth and everything. And then it'd be followed by something in the vein of their British correspondent saying, okay, so I'm in front of the hospital where Kate Middleton is going to give birth, and thank you for the follow, Dragapult. And so anyways, they're in front of a hospital where the birthing will happen, and they've been there for X amount of hours, and so far, fuck all has happened.
Yeah.
That would be kind of boring though.
And then they just start talking about random gossip about the royal family.
Died after having a baby? Oh my god. Go away.
Yeah! Yeah!
Right? You don't need to do that in public. You know, you talk about it in public.
No, they made, like, she has to come out, like, and her hair is done, she looks so beautiful, like, she's just had a baby, like, literally, it was, like, 3-4 hours after she had the baby, they, like, came out to go home, I'm like, what is this? So, like, crazy, I don't know. I would be like, you guys can all go away.
Like, I want my privacy.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very different world that the royals are in.
I know. It's wild. And that is why we're not royal.
Or famous, you know.
Yeah.
I still want Kung Fu Lukido to be a thing. That would be hilarious. And awesome.
So is anyone playing anything new other than Marvel?
Oh, I'm playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond.
Is anyone
I'm
else
good.
doing video game?
Good. I've been playing Toho, Gento, Wanderer with Glyph Black with Tar. Been trying
Okay.
to really been trying to finish the whole game with 2 characters.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, but also being incredibly frustrated.
Oh yeah?
I can imagine, like, it's a bullet hell, isn't it?
Well, this one is a dun. It's like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game.
Okay.
But I just finished before I got into the game. Before I got into the event, I just finished one character's story. I just got to finish. But before I finished, I was having a hard time. I was at the last part. I was having a hard time finishing it. I was ready to. I was ready to leave online.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god.
Steven, you got a bunch for me for Christmas, right?
Oh, are you asking me or the other
Yes.
Steven? Sure. Okay, well, me. Well, let's see. My sister got me a new game, ARMS, which was launched in 2017.
Oh, nice.
Other than that,
So, ARMS
I
isn't that...
received-
So wait, ARMS had a North American release? I thought that was Japan only.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, I think Min Min is from that game, if you've ever played
Yes,
Smash.
Yes, she is. So yeah, ARMS came to North America as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But other than ARMS, I also got. We tried one of the new games recently, the new Mario Kart game, Mario Kart Superstars.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was. What else?
Is it better
I
than
expect-
the first one that came out to the Switch, which was a whole lot of garbage?
And that what's convenient about this Mario Kart game is that it is compatible with the Pro Controller,
Yeah.
therefore it can be played in handheld mode.
Yeah.
If a game can be played with a Pro Controller, then the game can also be played on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
Yes.
Let's see,
Great game.
okay, so yeah,
And you can actually, yeah, and you can actually play it on boards with your friends and not have the entire game come down because one person got disconnected.
Exactly.
Isn't that great?
A huge improvement, yes.
Yeah, you can actually pay $80 for a game that works properly. It has good aim and has actual online support.
Anything else?
Such as the games, 8 other games I recall.
Wow.
Ow.
You're lucky this year.
Steven did very well for Christmas.
Yeah. Well, lots of new games came out last year, so so there's always something to look forward to. There's always something. Nintendo's releasing new games every year. I mean,
Well, as you get to them, you'll have to let us know what you think of all your new games.
I can tell you. Well, I still have. I heard you guys mention Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I have those games, but I'm gonna play Pokemon Sword first because
Right.
you can transfer Pokemon from Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee or Sword and Shield to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Oh, right, I remember.
So I'm gonna hold on to them. I also got Skyward Sword HD, which I just barely got started. I've only spent 1 hour on it so far, but I want to continue. Skyward Sword HD. That game.
Oh yeah, Skyward Sword. That game improved immensely by removing the motion controls.
Wait, Star Wars Sword or Star Wars?
No,
I was thinking it Skyward Sword. I mean,
Is anybody hesitating when playing games?
I'm sorry? Well, that game originally came to the Wii console
Yes.
10 years ago. Now they...
and it was barely playable on the Wii.
they were-
I remember breaking my wrist trying to do the one mini game, trying to do the one thing with the dragon, or not the dragon, the Loftwing bird thing.
Oh, the bird-like creature, yes, the Loftwing.
Yeah.
They were riding a Loftwing, you said?
Yes. Like there was this one section where I had to go through this obstacle course to win the rights to this special attack to progress the game. When I originally played the game 10 years ago on the Wii, I darn near broke my wrist and eventually gave up.
Oh gosh.
So, yeah.
When I replayed it on the Switch,
The remaster?
yeah, the remaster on the
Much
Switch,
better?
I did it on the 4th or 5th attempt. And I still suck at games, but I was actually able to do it this time.
Okay, so it was a big improvement.
Yeah,
Yes.
this would- the remaster is also compatible with a Pro Controller or on the Nintendo Switch system, so you can play with button-only controls, like traditional controls. So,
Yeah.
although motion controls are still the default
Yes,
controls,
yep.
but you can switch to button-only controls now.
Yeah, button only, which is what I do. Mind you, button only is still awkward as all get out because, I mean, you have to use the R stick to swing your sword. Which is really awkward to do. Like, it's more awkward than, say, tapping the X button.
Right.
Like you would in Batwa.
Yeah, sorry, Dragon, I threw 4 red shells at you.
Oh my, well, at least I beat high, that's all that matters.
God. I was about to win, but I kept getting tilted with red and green shell.
Yeah. What happens when you're on the top?
The only way you can go is down.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
I just was getting French.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice one.
On playing it.
Sorry?
I said hesitant, but a game that hesitated on playing it. I bought Friday the 13th, and I'm really not sure if I want to be that terrified. So, that's like Resident Evil, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th really isn't that much isn't any more scarier than Dead by Daylight. Take for that what you will.
Is that the one you're playing as Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason and only Jason. And, like, the survivors are the camp counselors.
Oh, okay. So you're causing the scares instead of being scared, I guess.
No,
No, it's like in
Like I said, it's like Dead by Daylight, but it's specifically for Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
So one player, so it's 5 players. Or I think you have more than 5 players. I realize it. Anyways, you have one player that's Jason. And, of course, he has to go kill everybody. And then you have one player, and the rest of everybody else are camp counselors. And you can pick which camp counselor you are. And the goal of the game is to either escape and not die, or run the clock. Because the idea being is morning comes and Jason's only out at night.
Right.
Owned!
That was bad.
Right.
Ow.
Is it any hot?
Wait, am I looking Dead by Daylight? You can put
Like, people consider, like, while the character selection is limited in Friday the 13th, people do consider it to be better than Dead by Daylight. Like, Dead by Daylight, like, you're fixing generators, you're chasing after, you're trying to avoid the killer. The one player's the killer, yeah. It gets samey after a bit. But in Friday the 13th, there are multiple ways to either run the clock, or there are multiple things you can do. Like, there are cars you can board and fix and get board to get out. There are, there's a boat you could try to get escape on some maps. There's, you could also call the police and then just walk off the map when they arrive.
Good game.
And I believe if, I think there's an option where, if you are able to complete this objective, a player that has already been killed can come back as this one souped-up character whose goal is just to get the other counselors out. And I think a lot of this is based on the film lore.
Look into this.
It's called Friday the 13th, the game.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, not to be confused with... You don't want the one for the NES, that was most hot garbage. You want the more recent one.
But this is on the Switch?
You can get it everywhere. I have it on Steam. I haven't really played it yet, but I have seen playthroughs of it. God damn it, Zach.
Okay, you can know right now. Oh no! I'm supposed to be selling my games, not buying more.
Yeah, where'd everyone go?
Oh.
Oh, are you in a room by yourself?
Wait, what games are you trying to sell?
Oh, I already sold. Oh, guys, you're gonna judge me. So I sold. I sold Zelda.
Why would you do that?
Wait. Why?
It's done with it.
Yeah, I said the same thing. Why?
I sold Splatoon 2 because I get migraines, and every time I play it, I end up with a migraine. So
Yeah, because it's so bright. Yeah.
Yeah. So and I sold Smash because I just go play it. So other people are.
These
enjoying
are
it now.
these are physical copies, right?
Yeah, they're physical copies. So.
Well, how do you sell ones and zeros on your SD card?
Right.
I really want to know that. I mean, this isn't Steam, guys.
You could sell your entire SD card.
That's.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Or, but it's connected to your the store though.
Yeah.
You can re-download it. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm sure some pirates have tried.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's the first one already at
I mean, if second wind is a thing.
by the first lap.
But they were just, sitting, taking up space, and I'm like, might as well sell these, and someone else can go enjoy them at a discount, right? So.
Where'd you sell them?
Through Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, okay.
You know, the place where you can find all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Oh, that used to be Kijiji.
I like to use a lot of
Well, I thought
textured
Kijiji's still a
stuff
thing.
in my pottery, and I found a little baker that was
fair.
selling all her stuff. I got so much stuff for her for basically nothing. Hundreds of dollars, all kinds of things. But so this is amazing. She was down the street from the studio. Okay, this is perfect. All kinds of interesting things.
Well, I do remember that there was this one joke I saw about the marketplace where it was where it was like Tinder's for rookies. Real pros go to Facebook Marketplace. There you can find recently divorced singles in your area trying to sell their wedding dress. You can even search by size.
Yeah, you can get everything on there. Well, see, okay, this is my little tidbit, is that if you're into crafting, if you wait till like a few weeks after Christmas, everyone sells all their stuff they bought to go with all their new crafting stuff, and they realize they don't actually want a Cricut, and so you can get it like on really good.
Like they don't actually want to craft.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I'm gonna buy that, and then they're like, oh, I actually don't really like to do this, and so that's how I get a lot of my because
Nice.
I do enjoy it, and I get everything
Nice.
like better than boxing stations now.
Yeah. That's smart.
Look at the new year.
Well, I bought all kinds of neat stuff on Boxing Day sales, including a doorbell ringer that has a camera on it. I love it.
Oh, well, that's a smart thing to have.
Yeah. Wait, somebody rings the doorbell and then I get a notification on my phone, and then I push a couple buttons and I see a video feed of the person standing at the door, like, "Hey there!" And they're like, "What?"
Well, you know, when I got a security camera outside the door, I noticed that my packages appeared in much better condition and were placed lovingly on the step instead of thrown.
Yeah, I can see that.
Since I now watch them come to the door. And I don't get those "oh, you weren't here" stickers when I was here anymore. Sorry, I missed you. No, I've been here all day.
Sorry to interrupt, but
yes.
It seems like the group's shrinking by the second here. Every race, it's like only less and less people. Am I missing something?
It might be reshuffling.
Yeah, I think it's shuffling.
Yeah.
Like we're all not in the same room. Hey, I'm on the Animal Crossing map. There's a dog playing the guitar and everything.
And they're a thing that stopped us.
One of those lovely little gifts from Nintendo.
At the rate we're going here, it's going to be just me in this room.
Oh, okay, so yeah. I think so.
That's something legitimately breaking.
Okay, anyway, continue conversation.
Well, out of curiosity, Laura, how many people RSVP'd? Because if it was okay, because if it was less than 12, then why are we bothering with shuffling in the first place?
It's always hard to tell, and sometimes we have people just show up too, because
yeah, that's fair.
Like it's not one of those ones where I can only 14.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Might also be. Sorry. It might also be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have people that join for like 20 minutes,
and then disappear. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like I don't expect everyone to show up at RSVP. I mean, stuff happens.
Well, and when it's like not limited, it's not a huge deal. Like when we have events that are very limited, then
you're very persnickety about it.
Yeah. Stuff like that, but for this time type of thing, whatever. It's a movie night, people just show up, right?
Yeah.
Because for a very long time it was like 2 people RSVP to the draft.
Only 2 people want to watch a dinosaur movie, really?
No, I was just I didn't care.
I think there's a lot of. I think part of it is like people who don't fully watch the meetup. They will be on Discord and like, hey, there are a bunch of people in VC. I gotta check this out. And then that's how they find out about something.
Exactly. And sometimes it glitches out and like it won't send notifications or the app is weird. Like I've sometimes found out about events like for things that I'm like a part of like the day before. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was happening.
Yeah, because I mean, meetup's not altogether infallible either.
No. So that's why we always post in the Discord as well. One of the
Everybody's hosting a sunrise yoga class.
Oh my, no, it was sunrise service. So Meetup had this glitch last year, and it was like, it confused my event when I tried to post it on Discord with like some sunrise Easter service at 6 a.m. And so when I posted it on Discord, it said it was a sunrise Easter service, and I'm like, this event is not happening at that time. And then it was your event with some dance class, right?
Yeah. It was like
How do you fuck up like that?
It was so bizarre. I was like, I will not be up to like celebrate.
It was a 6 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not hosting virtual mass with you people.
No.
I'm gonna be in bed.
You guys can go to your own church.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Go to your own damn church.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you know, it does the job, except when it doesn't.
Ah, balls! Should have seen that coming. Is it me or does like Link in this game look absolutely weird in a cart?
Not meant.
Like, why is he here? It's like Kazuya in Smash. Why is he here?
Why not?
Does he? I want you to name what?
Awakening. I've had it forever and I haven't touched it.
Link's Awakening, is that on Wii or?
It's the Switch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Link's Awakening.
I think I'm assuming you mean the. Yeah, I'm assuming you mean the remake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played the remake and the DX version. LA is awesome.
Wait.
It's why LZ is the way it is, and I love it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for the shy grandpa who talked to you on the phone, I don't think we would have Toilet Hand in MM.
It's one of many.
Which is one of my favorite characters in the franchise.
Oh.
Glory be to Toilet Hand. Like, Toilet Hand is a very simple character.
I was gonna say, I also played Link's Awakening, the Nintendo Switch remake anyway. Well,
Toilet Hand.
What did I think?
Very simple character.
Yeah, what did you think?
Well, yeah, it was a great. Well, definitely much sharper than the original version. Well, of course, the Nintendo Switch system now supports HD, so I thought it was really great. Although this game is a classic 2D game, it's not a 3D game like Breath of the Wild.
No, it's not.
That's okay.
Doesn't need to be.
Yeah, but you can still enjoy this game. I certainly enjoyed it. It's about getting shipwrecked on an island, but an island is in danger, so your quest is to save the island from Pearl and escape. But if you like...
Except, is your mission actually to save the island, or is your mission just to get off the island?
Well, there's both. The island is in Pearl.
In peril, yeah.
In danger, so the name of the island is Koholint Island.
Yep.
But despite being the title character, Zelda isn't in this game.
Okay.
Although there's a character in it that looks like Zelda.
Yes, Link even mistakes her for Zelda. Zelda? I'm not Zelda. Hyrule's a long ways away from here.
I don't think that's her exact line, man.
Well, not the
Close
exact
enough.
line. That was her exact line, but she said something like that.
Okay. Okay.
So they basically redid the story for the
Yes.
Switch version.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it was fairly faithful to the OG game. Or at least the DX version.
I'm confused because I
I
kind of
don't want to play it.
Are you gonna play Link's Awakening?
Well, I hope to, since I bought it at some point.
When did you buy it?
It's worth it.
I don't know. Sometime when it was on sale.
So probably last year or something, yeah.
Yeah, say
How
like
was I ended up with most of my games? Remember how I didn't even know I had Mario Tennis Aces? And I was
my
like,
God.
Oh, yeah.
it happens.
Definitely play this.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it says that game supports online play. I remember that we tried playing it online together back in April. You even asked me about that game. Like,
Yes, I know. It's a fun game. I like it.
Yeah, I love you.
Definitely.
Yeah, I know you do.
Thanks so
He's my name, man. Him and I are basically bread and butter.
Bread and butter and
Ah,
chop?
sweet. People are showing up.
Oh, okay.
You mean Bow Wow?
She always plays his chain chomp, and he's like
Yes,
the most ridiculous character in the game.
Wait.
It's so funny.
There's-
you
you
always
can-
play as Luma.
I do.
You love Luma. Yeah.
How does a chain chomp hold on to a
characters.
tennis racket?
With his mouth.
Okay.
Like, let me tell you, it is the most ridiculous thing in the world watching chain chomp play tennis. It makes the game.
Yeah, that's up there with Sparky the Wonder Dog from the Dead of Winter.
Takes up like half the court, to be honest with you.
He does.
And he like hops around and
Oh god, it's so ridiculous.
I even like Looper or that little squid. Just the way it walks
Yeah.
on the ground. The tentacles. It's so cute.
They put a lot of thought into that game. Like, it's surprisingly good.
Green.
yeah.
And I think it's a little bit underrated. I don't know a lot of people that play it, to be honest.
No. And it's like what I like about it's like it's one of those games where it's not like so intense like Doom or Halo. It's
No,
like
it's a very fun, casual, slightly
Yeah.
silly game.
Yeah, it's a silly bugger game.
Exactly.
And Nintendo is
No,
one
we
of the
have a
few
great
companies
Monday
that
night
makes
playing
these.
Yes.
That,
It's a nice casual game.
But you can play it hardcore too if you really wanted to.
Oh, absolutely.
Martin says, yeah, that was the second game I bought for my Nintendo Switch. That was the second game. So I bought that game soon after buying my Nintendo Switch system. I thought, oh, Mario Tennis game. I always enjoyed that series, so I think this is gonna be a winner.
It was.
It definitely was. And I wait to, but there's an adventure mode in that game. If you your adventure mode, you can unlock the quartz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say another game I liked, but I never got a Switch for was Mario Strikers. Really,
Wasn't that the soccer game?
Yeah.
I really want that. I really want to play that.
Yeah. Super fun.
For all you know, soccer games could come to the Nintendo Switch system.
Yeah.
Probably on the year of FIFA or something weird like that.
Like a Mario soccer game, or
Yeah. Mario
Probably,
Soccer.
it's probably gonna come. It's probably gonna be like the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series, where it comes out whenever there's an Olympic Games.
For all you know,
For reasons that it's so who asked for this? Yeah, we want to see Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games doing hurdles and fencing. And I want to play as a bunch of obscure Sonic characters I've never heard of and don't care about.
Oh god.
that's it.
Has it played that one for the Switch? I think I had it on the Wii. I didn't really like it.
There is a Switch version, mind you. It's for the Tokyo games.
Tokyo Olympic. That one.
Because we need this to exist. Again, it's like Kazuya in Smash. Why? Why?
No, Kazooie belongs. How dare you?
Don't even touch her.
Shots fired. What? Is he your main or something?
Oh gosh.
I mean, this is not meant to be shade on Kazuya Mishima himself. I mean, it's just, why is he in Smash?
Why not?
It was like when Snake was in Smash back in the day. Like, why?
Why not?
Why not?
they also have Minecraft time Smash.
I saw that too, and I want to know why that's a thing.
I really enjoy Minecraft.
And also Rio and Ken.
Well, Street Fighter has touched a Nintendo console.
Oh yeah.
As have a bunch of the Squeenix games. So why isn't Gino in Smash?
I got the Street Fighter game for Sega, not the Nintendo versions.
Were you hoping they somehow had more blood in them?
No, it's just
It was just what the console you happen to have. I get it.
it's just way better on same consoles.
Because I know a lot of people got MK or Mortal Kombat on Sega because there was actually blood in it.
Yeah.
Whereas the Nintendo version didn't have the blood in it.
Right.
Because it was Nintendo.
Ages ago.
Yeah, you still have to activate the cheat code to get like, to have blood on it. Like that, at least for the first one.
It's like hardcore retro gaming, right? You want cheat code? Come on.
Well, at least with the Switch, they kind of like, you know, they used to them and all the parent
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Well, remember, they have to compete with Sony and that, so... They can still have kid-friendly stuff, it's just... They can also allow for games like Dead by Daylight and other M-rated titles.
Yeah, like there's Wolfenstein.
Nice.
There's Wolfenstein, there's
Dune...
Game Lost.
I've seen a few horror games in the eShop.
I would say Dune is a very good game. The newer ones. And really intense.
Yeah.
If you like action, oh my god.
Yeah, if you're into, like, FPS action, yeah, I've heard that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was playing it, like the volume full blast, and like rock music comes on, and
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, I am the man killing all the demons!
yeah, you can possess.
Oh, I forgot I told you I haven't finished Doom Eternal. I haven't finished it yet.
Ah, there we go. There's a Doom player.
That's the first Doom game I played. Yeah, I really like it, but really, I don't know how to describe how good it is. Well, I haven't played it in a while, so I still have to get back, really get used to playing it.
Yeah.
And that's the problem when you keep switching games, because you think a special in one game is something another but.
Alright!
I'm having a
It's
problem.
like, but that's what I was
The Zelda theme, Noche Libre style!
That's the problem with Aces, because using special is R, but like in Aces is L, so like pressing R is like, great.
Yeah.
Special is so working.
What do you guys think about, I think Microsoft bought, like, Activision?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier tonight.
I don't know. Me personally, I like competition, so I don't like that.
Agreed,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the AAA industry is being monopolized already.
Same with the anime industry, like Funimation bought Crunchyroll, which I don't see it, but everyone doesn't mind it. Because now it's going to be a big FD price event.
Yeah, I noticed, like, I got the Crunchyroll, but I noticed that their collection is not as, like,
It's more
basically what,
it's limited.
because, yeah, and like some of the more popular animes are on Netflix rather than Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
So why would you bother with Crunchyroll?
And with Funimation, it's all flop. Especially, I really like dubbed.
Well, I think you don't like dubbed because a lot of dub jobs tend to be garbage.
Yes, and they sound so horrible.
Well, I think if there were better attention to localization, you probably wouldn't be saying that with a straight face.
No, and plus I like
Are you studying another one at this time?
Me?
Yes, you said you were. Hey, you said you were interested in studying another language. Are you?
No, I'm not. I said not studying it. Just like, you know, really a class and I read subtitles. Yes.
It's like how you know that hentai means pervert.
Yes. And Baka means stupid.
That brings a whole new meaning to sussy baka. Like, you're sus and stupid.
They say different versions of like shut up, so Yamane.
Or height to mean yes, ient to mean no.
Okay,
some stuff that aren't audio intent.
But some audio will be bilingual, so it's not
Fuck these Nikubaka, aka glorified piranha plants. Excuse me? That's what they're called, Nikubaba.
Personally, I'm like a dub and sub fan. Like, it depends on like the show and the setting. Like, for instance, My Hero Academia, I watch dub, and Black Butler, I watch dub. But Love Live, I watch subtitles. And what's another show that I watch subtitles? Orient, that new anime show. So it just depends on the setting. Like, if it takes place in like London or Paris, then I'll watch it dub. If it takes place in Japan, I'm most likely gonna watch it sub.
Yeah, I prefer subtitles personally.
Yeah,
a lot of people do.
The only thing I don't like is like I'm bad. Like I'm used to doing like a second thing when I watch TV, and I can't necessarily do the second thing and read subtitles.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, kind of my grievance as well.
Really focus.
And plus, like, if you watch dubs of a show, I will say like the main consequence to that is like you have to wait forever for the episodes to come out. Because I'm watching the case study of Vanitas dub, and I have to wait so long for that dub. I'm like, can you guys just release this now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it takes longer to dub it over than to simply subtitle it.
Because what? It's gonna release when I get back to school. What? It's gonna release the day I get back to school.
I was watching Dark, like the first two seasons of Dark on Netflix, dubbed by accident. Like it was an English dub, and I was wondering why are they speaking English if it's a German show? And then I realized, oh, you can set the audio.
Dubbed.
Like German audio and
English subtitles, and it sounded better.
Yeah.
Well, how many people actually watch Squid Games in Korean?
I never watched that show. They're good.
Yeah.
For what it is, I've heard it's pretty good. I've heard that, yeah, it is a different story.
Yeah, it's
It's weird.
like I really like Korean. Don't ask me to like tell you much about it because I'm terrible. But like I like when you watch the show when what like subtitles are not quite what they're saying, and then everyone who speaks better Korean than me that I come with, they're like, oh my god, what?
Why? Like, why are they telling a different story? Like, I don't think it might have been like a translation error. I think that might have been an intentional thing for some reason.
It's awful.
Because it's that off. I fail to believe that an interpreter would be that stupid.
Like I kind of want to watch it with the dub just having now watched it with the subs, like to see how different it is.
I mean, I will say this though, like in terms of dub, like anime dub, like they come out a lot faster than they did back in the day because like you have to wait like a year. So like now I need to remind myself, you know what? People waited much longer for this. I need
And I think it has to do with the accepted popularity of anime these days. Like before that, if you were an anime fan, you were a weird, gross nerd no one wanted to associate with.
Yeah. It's either that or you have to watch the famous three of the anime. Like the famous three got you favorite
Naruto, Evangeline, and Bleach. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dragon Ball, right?
Dragon Ball, yeah.
Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon. There's like 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like the.
And even then, I think if you were watching Sailor Moon and with the North American dub, that was meant to. They dubbed it as a kids show meant to be watched by 7-year-old girls.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like.
Even though Sailor Moon was meant to be watched by teenagers in actual Japan.
Yeah. Yeah. The only issue is like, you have to like avoid as many spoilers as you can on YouTube because they're like 3 episodes behind, but like, you know what, people waited longer than that, so.
Yeah.
And then I've been trying to, I've been trying to find some new anime to watch, but I've been running, I just can't decide on what to watch. But I am
wasn't thinking of watching Demon Slayer.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I love that one. Now I wait till the episodes are out before I start watching anything, because then I keep waiting a week and then you forget, oh, what happened last
Or it's like the classic, I'm really not certain if I'll like this or not, so I'll wait for the fan reviews to come out before I buy.
Yeah.
That was kind of what I did with Metroid Dread. Because I mean, Metroid is one of those franchises where I want to like it, but I was never really able to get into it. And Other M was a travesty of a game, so I don't want to get burned again.
Yeah, I'm wondering how was the game that bad? I never played it.
Well, there was a lot wrong with Other M, though Dread's pretty good.
I hear it's good. Again, that price. Waiting for it on sale.
Good luck. Usually if a Nintendo game's popular, it's not going on sale for 4 years.
Yeah, it might be a while. It's a solid game. For me, I still like the original Super Nintendo version, but it's not bad. Dread's not bad. It first started a little slow for me, I had to adjust a little bit, and then as time went on, it kind of grew on me. But I will say that those, I don't know what you call those robots that chase you.
Mm-hmm.
The enemy? Yeah, they can be really frustrating. I think only survive them like a handful of times throughout the whole game. It's kind of like, kind of like Mario Tennis Aces. You have how your racket breaks. Basically, it's a very similar thing. You have to push a button like the exact same, like at a certain time. Yeah. No. If you miss, they like basically stab you. You have to restart over again and stay left. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good game.
So what's everyone's opinion on bagging?
What?
It's an actual troll strategy in Mario Kart, where you purposely go in last place so you can get all the good items, and then Mario Kart everybody all the way to first.
Oh.
Anything goes. Try it.
Yeah.
Wow. Place and get all the best items just to prove everyone.
Yeah. Because there are maps where you can effectively not drive on the track if you have a mushroom on you.
Are we still playing? Like,
Oh yeah, I have it set up until midnight, so I'm gonna head off in a minute. But yeah, I set the tournament so people who don't go to bed at an unreasonably early hour, or like myself, can continue playing. So actually, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you guys. Have fun if you're continuing on. It'll run until midnight. And we will be back in 2 weeks. But next week we're doing trivia at 8 o'clock for anyone who wants to join us. All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Run away for 12 hours. Yes, you can join at 8 a.m.
yeah, it worked. It progress.
Sit in the chat all day. Alright, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys, okay?
Alright, see ya!
Bye.
Bye-bye!
Yeah, I'm going to have one more race
I can keep going.
Oh, it's my favorite map.
I think it was Dalessence who one day came onto my stream and said, Miko, you've been streaming for 7 hours. Are you okay? Yeah.
So, has anybody watched any like new movies lately?
I watched Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Oh, nice. Like in theaters or?
Yeah, when it was still able to open.
Oh.
Well, I just got
Yeah,
provoked.
yeah, it's I watched it in a matinee show like when I was on vacation. And yeah, just recently I watched Eternals.
Oh, how was what did you think?
It was like, yeah, it wasn't as good as supposed to be or trying to be. Like it was.
Like, I heard that film was hot garbage.
I mean, they're trying too much. Like, that's all.
I heard it didn't get very many good reviews, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like one of the villains, like in the movie, was actually a villain in the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Immersion ruined.
Wow.
I also have like another story in that game where like, you can actually also play as villains, and
Because why not?
yeah, and like well, one of my squads was all the villains, so it was Thanos, Magneto, Doctor Doom, and Loki.
Nice.
It was like the squad of death.
Squad of arseholes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And also because they also have also the Fantastic Four. Like one of my other squads was also like Iron Man, Cyclops, like Star-Lord, and like Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four. That one Marvel property that was absolute hot garbage.
In the movies were hot garbage, but the comics were pretty alright.
Yeah, they'll turn it around at some point.
Yeah, like especially like now that Marvel Studios actually is gonna make a new movie on it.
Like Doctor Doom's a pretty good villain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you might.
we'll decide it right. Yeah, I was gonna say they'll rectify the course.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I feel like he might be the villain of Phase 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, like, I don't know. I was thinking about all these Marvel movies. Yeah, to some degree, I think like superhero movies is kind of saturated now.
I
Like-
agree.
Yeah, like once you start getting into these, like I hadn't even heard of Eternals until they released the movie. So it's like I feel like
They're stretching.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what's coming next, but
You don't know and you don't care.
yeah, exactly. So
I remember getting a Disney Plus account because I saw ads for WandaVision and I thought, oh, that looks cool! And then I realized it was about Marvel superheroes. Like minor Marvel superheroes I never heard of, but thought were kind of cool. But they say
Really?
the show the miniseries itself started off pretty okay, but I knew it was trash. I knew it was going to end badly when I saw the thumbnail for the last episode, and it was like the fam of Wanda, the Vision, and their imaginary kids in a battle stance. Like, this is going to be trash. Yeah, this is going to be disappointing. This is going to be a disappointing end.
Okay.
But the early bits of it where it wasn't overtly obvious that this is a superhero canon, it was interesting. And then once Sword got in it, and they introduced this one, they introduced the director who was a villain for the sake of a villain. I mean, his motivations made no fucking sense whatsoever.
You mean her, right?
Who's her?
Agatha, she's the villain.
She was more like a side character who became a villain at the last second. But there was also the director of Sword, and his motivations were just dumb.
Oh,
Like, he was a villain for the sake of a villain. You also had Monica,
Oh,
who was a
yeah.
waste of space.
Okay.
Like,
So
she
do
didn't
you
really
watch-
add anything.
So I'm guessing you didn't watch any of the other Marvel shows on Disney
No.
Plus?
I didn't realize that they were actually involved in Ultron until it was brought up in WandaVision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You watched-
I don't really watch a lot of superhero stuff, in part because I don't really find superheroes in general that interesting.
Oh, okay.
But I kind of thought that WandaVision, which really was this exploration of this one person's pain and grief, put to a scale where it was actually affecting the world, to be kind of interesting.
Oh,
Where,
yeah,
like, this individual with, like, demigod-like powers, like, in extreme anguish, creates, like, a demi-reality for themselves to kind of hide away from the rest of the world. And she winds up, like, hurting people in the process of doing this.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. No, that was sort of the hook of it, like to tell like a deep story with the character.
And then they wrecked it.
Yeah, you could say that.
Because at some point someone's like, oh, but they're a Marvel superhero canon. We can't be deep with this shit. People who watch superhero stuff are morons who just want boom, boom, crash, crash. This is too deep and weird.
Really? Because I thought in the past there were some shows that were really deep and weird.
Well, I think I agree with the one person statement where, like, the market's too saturated.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that's because film directors and that don't know what to do. Or don't know what they're doing, really. Because, I mean, the market has gotten to the point in their data analysis where they legitimately don't know what works. And they are putting too much money into films and don't understand the law of diminishing returns and don't want to take any risks, because if the film tanks, they lose a lot of money.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's like the big corporate machine. And the same thing with, movies, music.
Yeah,
I'm sure other things
it's
too.
happening with video games too. Like, why do you think
there
a
you
game
go.
on the
Yeah.
Switch is $80? Why do you think for an $80 game we have to put up with this server garbage?
Well, hopefully some of the, I guess, indie people that are producing stuff, hopefully their stuff will get some attention.
Yeah, but it's more likely, like, if they get into a certain size, they'll get bought up by one of the corps.
That's also true.
We saw this play out with Minecraft.
Yeah.
It used to be a one-person project. Microsoft owns that baby now.
Wow. One person? That's amazing. Yeah, what can I say? Well, on that topic, has anyone seen any movies or television shows that they've enjoyed as of late? That was unique.
I've been continuing to watch that.
I've been mostly into video games and audiobooks lately. I think I finished through this one audiobook I found called The Ocean Is Our Sky, which is about like futuristic whales fighting humans. It was great.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. And it was like done in the narrative style of Moby Dick.
I'm gonna be taking off now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Enjoy your Seinfeld.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, I didn't by myself again.
I'm sitting by myself too. I've been for the last few minutes.
Where did you find this book? Was it on Amazon or something?
Yeah, it was on Amazon. It was an audio. I found it as an audio book, but I think you can get a Kindle copy.
Okay, but like, how did it catch your attention? You had heard about it, or you just happened to stumble across it?
I think I stumbled across it and thought that the cover art looked pretty.
Cool.
Kind of an abstract art of like a whale staring up at a ship.
Interesting.
It's not. I don't think it was a long read. I mean, the audiobook was about, I think even at 1.5 speed, it was about 3 hours, which tells me that the actual narrative itself isn't that long.
Yeah, it's actually only 3 hours. Interesting. So yeah, it can't be that long a book then.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, as long as you enjoyed it, it's alright.
Yeah, I mean, my doctor's making me go out for walks, so I've been putting on audiobooks while I do that.
Yeah, I find it's very easy to, since I've had to work from home, I find I'm sitting way too much now these days. So,
Yeah.
Any excuse to get out is good.
I think before that, I was listening to How to Talk to Your Cat about gun safety. Which is a satire about how to talk to from somebody pretending to be pretending to be alt-right, trying to tell your cat how to properly handle a firearm and that how gun control is stupid, and then going into a few other bonus topics like how to prepare for the apocalypse and how to how to talk to your cat about sexuality and that kind of thing. And it's so stupid, it's hilarious.
Money well spent if you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I don't think of. If you guys want to see something funny, have you ever heard of Raka Raka on YouTube?
Oh yeah, I heard of that. Yeah,
okay.
I know of it. Wait, is it where it gets ridiculously violent and bloody?
Not for the children, but if you want a good laugh, they have a Street Fighter spoof they do, and yeah, it's immensely violent. They even have one where
Well, the Street Fighter spoof, it would be violent.
yeah, they have one where Master Chief, they're playing video games and Master Chief shows up, and then they have a big fight with him. But it's kind of weird. It seems like they're like they're interdirecting in film because some of the special effects look quite good. Like it looks like Hollywood-esque type filming. But
Like it's done by people that know what they're doing, yeah.
So if you have time, check it out. But they do tend to go to the extreme, so to speak. But
finally, people.
Sorry.
I finally see people.
They thought none needs to be done, but they're still making videos now.
I'm not sure. Not as much. Seems like at one point they just dropped off a cliff for some reason. I have no idea why. I don't know if someone sued them or I'm not sure why. But they just kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
But some of their old content is still there. Yeah. I'll be back.
Like usually, if they stop making stuff, a lot of times they're determined. It's because they're not. It's not worth the cost anymore to do it. Bear in mind, on like YouTube and that, you're competing with content farms, who are making money literally shitposting garbage.
First, you were Rock is the psycho that's what the channel. It was not defined as sense of humor like that.
Erica and I confirmed that there's actually 2 volcanoes on this map. Yeah, that was me.
Oh yeah.
When you're racing at the speed of light on these maps, you never pay attention to the scenery. But there's a lot of detail in it. Well, I know Erica and I mean, I'm assuming you guys know who Erica is. She's that one, she might as well be a professional Mario Kart racer. Erikita, yeah. Senorita Erikita, yeah, that's her. Yeah, she and I sat down on a stream and we just played the maps on 50cc just to look at the scenery. And we noticed, yeah, there's 2 volcanoes on Grumble Volcano. There's one that we drive through and there's another one in the background.
What she's been doing?
Sorry?
What she's been doing? I haven't seen her in, a few of the games.
I last saw her on New Year's Eve. Like, she was in briefly to race with us a few tracks because the party she was at was ignoring her.
Oh wait. Oh, was that the last Mario Kart for 2021?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there. I forgot. So they got my meetup for some reason logged out. I didn't do it myself. You will get why it does by myself.
I'm gonna go watch the Raptors, so you guys have fun.
You're gonna hope for another Raptor Mania?
Sorry?
You're gonna hope for another Raptor Mania?
Mania? In what sense?
Oh, you remember a few years ago when the Raptors won the cup thingy?
Championship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not holding out for a championship.
And Toronto effectively went insane for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we need more positive energy.
Ending in a giant parade in the downtown that ended in a shooting.
Well, that's... Don't damper the joy here, right? But, yeah, I don't hold hope for another championship this year, but...
I have to admit, I was working downtown during that parade, so... Right across the street from Nathan Phillips Square. I saw it all. Or at least I saw a lot.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me and my work, we're just watching it on the TV. But, yeah, it's,
Yeah, I remember finding out about the shooting when I re-entered the building from lunch, and I got told that we were in lockdown.
yeah.
Because there had been a shooting. Because obviously you'd be in lockdown if there was a shooting.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
well.
people inside. Eventually someone's gonna cross paths with somebody else we don't like, I suppose.
Well, I think they determined the shooting was gang-related.
There you go. That's shame on those guys.
Yeah.
It's a happy moment for the city. But, yeah, I'm just watching them for more.
Like, I remember the moments. I was out for my lunch break. I was grabbing some street meat. And I remember, of course, people were lighting off fireworks as sound makers all over the place. And I remember hearing what I thought was a firework that seemed louder than the rest of them.
Oh, okay.
And then I later learned it was a gunshot.
Well, let's hope there's a parade again, and this time without this much gunfire.
A parade during Corona time? Are you kidding me?
Well, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, a parade
I'm
with social
assuming-
distancing and everyone is wearing masks.
I'm assuming in the future COVID's gone at some point.
All right.
Put this behind us. But
So in 2030, gotcha.
I don't know. I'm only gonna guess. We'll see what happens. I think the Spanish flu or something like that lasted like about 3 years.
Officially, there's
yeah,
documents
so-
indicate that it lasted way longer than that.
And are you glass half full or half empty? I'm getting the half empty vibe here. Let's
I'm just being realistic here, okay?
I'm just hoping.
I don't want to give myself false hope.
You know, all the positivity will boost our immune systems, and then that will help fight off. The more positive we are, the better, I think. But yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping by year 3 that things will kind of cool off a bit. But if not, whatever. As you said, maybe social distance celebration, but hopefully not. But we can only hope they win again. Sometimes some teams don't win for like ages.
Sometimes you have the Toronto Maple Leafs. They have this giant fan following despite rarely winning anything.
Yeah. So, we'll see. Anyway, I gotta run so I don't miss third quarter, so you guys have fun, and I'll probably see you again on one of these meetups.
Alright. So,
Alright, see ya.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Alright, so as I check who's still in the call, there's me, and I know there's Dragon, because I saw him drive by. Who else is here? Or was it Glacier that left? I don't know.
Really can't say his name right. What is it? Pretty you?
Alright.
Well, I'll probably go 1 or 2 more races
Before you bounce? Okay. At the moment, I think it's just you and me. And the person on mute could have just borked their Discord trying to leave.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Ah, bollock! Right into the egg!
Wait. Who? Oh, this is Rosalina.
Yeah, I'm Rosalina. There, I just threw a shell at an Iggy. I'm about to pass a Yoshi. There we go. I think those were all computers. It would have had the player name if they weren't. That was the computer. I didn't throw it. Believe me, I would admit it if I did.
I was about to use the horn, but the lightning threw me over.
I mean, I like to do the call me Kevin thing of, I have a blue shell. Should I use it? I don't actually have a blue shell right now. Alright, 3rd place. I'll take it. It's the best I'll get.
Oh god. Another shuffle.
Yeah, I see Melver, but not hearing them, and I don't actually see them in the matches.
Oh. He got separated again.
Well, I'm with someone with a crown on their head, so...
And only me.
Probably.
And
I do like playing this game. I never said I was any good at it.
well, you are over 200 points. What do you think you have been doing good if you got that name right now?
Yeah.
That little question is a great
Yes. How dare that computer Bowser Jr. be a computer Bowser Jr.
Who is those who talking about Lakitu?
What? Kung Fu Lakitu? What about it?
About it's Lakitu. What is it? In the first, I would be fourth right now. Well, him or Iggy. Yes, right.
Okay, yeah, okay. If you need help trying to tell the two apart. Iggy is one of the Koopalings. Specifically, he would be the one with the tall hair.
Yeah, palm tree hair.
Yeah, palm tree hair, that's him. That's Iggy.
Nice. Oh, let me think. Because it was more like, yeah, friends I think so. Figuring out like cool. Oh god. Yeah.
Well, they're not that popular of characters, to be fair. I mean, they're from, like, they were originally from Super Mario World as end-world bosses. Like, you would fight these people on your march... Super Mario World. You would fight them as on your march to, Bowser.
Yeah.
I think they are in that, you're right. They're also an SMW, I know that.
Oh god, they haven't seen a single blue shell.
Though I'm annoyed that Wendy is considered a medium-class character and Rosalina is a heavy-class character. And I'm about to wreck this Bowser Jr. Ownage. Thank you for your show. Excuse me, Iggy. Oh, can't like me. I had a star. Ha ha. Alright, I'll take second. Better than kicking the teeth.
Oh, almost there to Captain Soldier again. They could have more stuff to 8 Deluxe instead of Tour.
At least I didn't lose the computer. That's all that matters.
Today I'm about to go one more.
Okay.
Oh, God. Alright, let's go. Is it even a different room? Because I can't say the name right. High, I'm gonna say one high.
I choose to pronounce it as Levra. And even that was a bit of a mouthful.
You know what? Ah, damn.
Like, how often do you see an N next to an L like that?
Yeah. I can't pronounce it. I can't get it right. Yeah.
Well, I gave it my honest effort. A lot of times when I sound it out, it sounds absolutely horrible and weird, because I'm very bad at sounding things out in general.
So yeah, so you're still here. By itself right now.
Eep.
And I curious too, Iggy.
How are you ahead of me like this? I love Mute City. It really does look like something out of Star Wars. Like Coruscant.
So, I don't really know much on Star Wars. I never watched it that much. Like, do you know, like,
Well, Coruscant would be the one planet that looks like a giant city. You may have, it would have been seen in the Phantom Menace for the first time. It's okay if you haven't seen Phantom Menace. It was a garbage film.
Well, I did play a Star Wars game. I can't remember what it was. It was on the Xbox.
Knights of the Old Republic? That was one of quite a few. Or at least ones that are considered among the better.
It's really like we played actually some of the machines of it.
Oh hey! Hey there!
Lindsay, you were on mute the whole time.
Yeah.
Right, sorry.
Oh, no worries, man. No worries.
That in the last one I played that it was
It's very long. It's very long.
I think that the Xbox we have is pretty much dead.
True, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thinking of getting another system, like really trying to decide which, like either an Xbox system or a PlayStation system. I don't know which one would be better.
I really don't have a strong opinion. I'm of the opinion because I haven't bothered with either because I mean, most of the games I would want to play on it will end up on Steam anyway, or a similar service.
Oh, yeah, I do want to play that. Really, I don't think they play any other, well, just sort of, a striker, but other than that, one to the other.
Story of our lives. Oh, that was dumb. Didn't have enough momentum. Excuse me?
Oh, that was...
You just got Mario Karted! I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I got Mario Kart in 5th place and I don't care. It was worth it.
Wait, what?
My last round, good night, guys.
Alright.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, dear. Wait, oh,
Yo, I'm here.
Yes.
oh man, my earbud died right near the end of the race. I couldn't hear what happened. Okay.
Oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man.
They had to die at that moment. Alright, I think this is going to be my last one.
Okay.
It's
Same, same.
Alright, sounds good.
Next is good.
Go!
Ah, balls. Maybe I should have just backed up the moment I noticed that there was a blue shell.
I saw it, I just backed up.
I was like, uh-oh. Like, you don't want to be in second place, nose to nose with the first player when the blue shell comes. Ah, stop bumping into the walls.
It was a trick. They gave up and I tried it. I couldn't get the exact moment. I wanted to escape it with a mushroom. I think there was some people that tried it.
Oh yeah.
And screw you too. Did I hear no push?
Nah, I think that's a figment of your imagination.
I think probably there for a second.
There it is.
Oh,
I was in third. I didn't care.
it just flew by.
Alright. I guess third is the best I'll do. Yes, and so I'm Rosalina. No, it was just someone in chat wasn't sure who I was.
Alright. Let me see this one. Good
Mark our night.
Alright, yeah, I guess so. Nighty-night, everyone.
night.
Good night.
Night. Okay, well, the night's still young. Maybe I can go into regional and showcase just how much I suck at this game.
Let's go.
Nah, that's fair. I mean, I guess not a. I guess Rosalina's a little more on the obscure side. I mean, her first appearance would have been Super Mario Galaxy, and I think the Galaxy games were the only ones, and some of the side games were the only games she was really in. How you doing, Sim? uh, well then, they're fun games. I mean, they're especially good if you're a family-friendly stream, or if you just want something for your kids too. I mean, adults can have fun with them, obviously. Like me. If I call myself one. I hope you're doing well, Simsil. Hope stream for you went well as well. Oh, nice! I mean, I'm curious as to how that works. Well, I guess there is like a doctor profession in The Sims, and still, that sounds really cool. Yeah. Alright, here I am against a bunch of tryhards. Wish me luck. Alright. Will do. Thank you. I was not expecting to do very well, to be fair. I think I'll just do a couple more just till 10 o'clock, and then I think I'm going to turn in. And rest up for the 10-hour Stardew Valley stream that will be on Saturday. So I'll just get a couple more racism. Just noticed that there's a zipper on my vehicle. That's weird. Thick. Yeah, I think I got Mario Karted. Yep. Out of the woodwork come the sweaty tryhards. I must have bumped into their butt. Alright, go. Oh, you just hit yourself with your own shell, idiot. Punk! You live by the shell, you die by the shell. Damn it. Right in the water. Six. God damn it, why do you people want Baby Park? It sucks. What a Baby Park. Why you want Baby Park? I don't know. Yeah, these are tryhards, I think. Ah, I guess it's to be expected. No, well, Baby Park on Lou. It's probably how we're gonna round off the night. I think I've been lapped. Ah, shit, I'm going by one. And Nikita's like, fuck this. Yep, I was Mario Karted. I think people have lapped the level. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for me. I know it's an early stream, but I wasn't expecting the Mario Kart event to end as soon as it did. I don't really feel like playing anything else right now. So I'm gonna turn in. Let's leave the group. Yeah, so I don't have enough for a raid out. So I'm just gonna say goodnight, everyone. So, nighty night.